Back for the second half at Labard. Joining me in the booth, Elaine Lockman up from the sideline. A couple of quick stats. First half, Fullerton 14, Golden West 0. Total offense, Fullerton 37 plays, 214 yards. Golden West 19 plays, 55 yards. And Golden West fields a kick. And here we go.
Well, it's been a very interesting start, John.
Golden West takes over the ball after the kickoff on the 35-yard line, 1st and 10. What do you expect to see this half, Elaine, with Golden West getting the ball for the first time in the third quarter?
I don't know. I hope they'll probably just hold each other over and over again like they did the last two quarters. But hopefully we'll see some more action.
A little rollout play to the left. The ball is thrown short at the feet of number 10, Austin Dotson, wide receiver from Carson, California. 2nd and 10, Golden West. What do you expect to see here, Elaine, on 2nd down for the Rustlers?
Probably just holding each other some more is really what I expect to see. Hopefully he'll make it. Oh my gosh, that was beautiful.
Turn right, my man, and run fast. Don't fall down.
Ooh! Oh my gosh, and he was taken down right in the 10-yard line. Number 80, looks like that was Peter Adams.
Good catch and run. The ball was faked to the flat and then thrown deep.
It looks like he runs pretty fast too.
Let's take a look at the replay. Quarterback fakes to the flat, draws the defenders up, and then throws the deep ball. Here we go. Fakes the flat, throws deep. Golden West first down on the 8-yard line.
Look at him run.
He's in.
Ooh.
He's in.
Who's that?
On the 1st and 8
Like
play
34.
from the 8-yard line, Golden West faked a running play up the middle and threw the ball to the outside for the touchdown. Golden West comes right back, storming within the first minute of the third quarter. Golden West scores 6, trying the extra point right now. And it's blocked. That can be advanced. And they do not advance it. Kick is blocked. Fullerton 14. Golden West finally back on the board. 6 at the 14-minute and 15-second mark of quarter number 3. 2 plays in a row. Golden West threw the ball deep and then threw the ball to the flat. You like to see things work when you come out in the second half and you made plans at the halftime, things you thought you might be able to do. Elaine, what did you think of that touchdown?
I thought it was good. You know, in the beginning I said that I think that they're just going to hold each other. I didn't really think that they were going to score a touchdown, so maybe I should just keep saying that and then they'll just keep scoring them.
Well, at halftime you try to figure out what you need to improve on based upon your first half output, and Golden West with those 2 plays quadrupled their yardage for the first half. So hopefully that's a sign of things to come the rest of the way in half number 2.
Let's hope so.
And the Rustlers have to reset the ball on the 30, which is the line for kickoffs on the community college level. I think the officials were going to let them kick from there. Rustlers line up. Remember back to the first kickoff, Fullerton ran the ball straight up the middle for a great return. Well played.
And he's down.
Well defended. Number 28, Devin McCullough, feels that high punt, high kickoff, And Fullerton takes over the ball on about the 32-yard line.
He's a pretty tall guy, too.
He's a pretty tall guy.
He was in my way when I was trying to see the field.
Well, you're up here now so you can see over him. First down, Fullerton on the 32-yard line. Now let's see if the Rustlers have worked on their defense and can hold this powerful offense down. Play action pass.
Nice pass to number 7, Willie Downs.
Officials are giving it to him. There's some question up here in the booth that he might not have had control. However, in community college football, the official's decision counts. And not only do they give him the catch, but they also give him the yardage for a first down. Fullerton's ball on the 42-yard line, 1st and 10.
There goes Kevin York with the ball.
This is a replay of the first half. Kevin York averaged almost 5 yards a carry in the first half, and he starts right out in half number 2 with a substantial gain on his first carry. First down, Fullerton. Play is well blocked, and the running backs are running with great enthusiasm. First down, Fullerton.
Well, I'm hoping to see some more dog piles. Ooh. And he is down.
Ball is complete for a first down right in front of the defender. We have some stats from half number 1. I'll give you some of them after this play. Bad snap, quarterback falls on the ball. In half number 1, Kevin York averaged 4.7 yards a carry, total of 66 yards. Jeff Norwood averaged 10 yards. The Rustlers made 3 first downs in the first half as Fullerton made 12. Rustlers gained a total of 45 yards. Passing, Fullerton 102 yards rushing. Rustlers 12 rushes for a total of 10. Fullerton 19 rushes, total 112. Time of possession, 12 minutes, 19 seconds for the Rustlers. 17 and almost 18 for Fullerton as they complete the short pass to number 3 on second and very long. That short little slip pass, good for a short gain. Brings up 3rd and 15. See what Fullerton pulls out of their hat on this 3rd and long. Low snap, run the option this way.
What? There he goes. Looks like he's down at in the 20.
That's that same spread option play. We saw them run twice to the left in the second quarter, the second time for a touchdown. On that play to the right, the quarterback, the defensive end was staying back, so the quarterback turned the ball upfield for a substantial gain. Brings up 4th down and 2 for the Fullerton Hornets. Ball on the 19-yard line, quarter number 3. Got a whistle from the sideline.
Looks like there's a timeout.
Fullerton takes their first timeout in the second half. You get down into scoring territory, you don't want a bad play. They have 4th and 2. They want to keep the ball Coach was not satisfied with what he saw on the field. That's what the timeouts are for. We would like to thank the students in the digital media classes at Golden West College under the direction of Professor Warren Carter for their performance and putting on this game. They get here early, about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, set up all the cameras and all the cable so that when the game begins at 6, it runs as smoothly as possible. We appreciate their efforts. They do a fine job, and we are happy to bring you this first contest from Golden West College for the beginning of another academic year in the digital media program. Thank you, students, and Mr. Carter. Quarterback keeps the ball around the left side, makes the first down. Now that looked like the option, but I don't believe the quarterback ever intended to pitch on that one. He saw the chance to turn upfield and get that 2 yards for the first down. Well-designed play. We may see more of the option now that they've run it 4 times with great success. Fullerton on the 12, first down.
Dog pile. He is down.
Never heard it called a dog pile before, but it certainly is appropriate.
Well, actually, that one was pretty small. It was more like a Chihuahua pile.
Kevin is much more effective Kevin York, much more effective when he runs hard straight ahead. When they get him bouncing to the outside, he's not quite as effective. That time he's credited with a 1-yard gain. Bouncing the ball to the outside on the right side, second down, 9 to go. That's what he does best.
Kevin York. Looks like he's at the 6.
Good gain of about 5 yards over the left side. Kevin's not hurting his average any. Looks like third and about 3 or 4. Ball on the 6-yard line, Fullerton. I formation, standard pro set. There's the option again.
Oh.
They defended a little better that time, but quarterback turned up the field. It's going to be very close to a first down. Official signaling 4th down. It's 4th and short. Big play during this drive in quarter number 3. Hornets on the march. 4th and short. Looks like about a foot. Good time for a quarterback sneak. Or the lead play.
Oh, and there they go. And touchdown.
They don't stop him. They're not going to stop him when he's aimed straight ahead like that. Kevin York is a load. Gets that 220-pound body moving straight ahead, and he's a very hard young man to stop. Fullerton scores. 8 minutes, 1 second remaining in quarter number 3. Brings the score to 20. Fullerton, Golden West 6. And the kick is good. 21-6. Fullerton. Very convincing drive for Fullerton. They went to the option on several important plays. And the running ability of Darwin Banks, the quarterback, is used extensively on that drive. He's a very good athlete. Questionable whether we would play quarterback at the next level. His throwing is not necessarily at that level, but he's a very, very fine athlete. Certainly possesses skills to play as a running back, receiver, or perhaps on the defensive side of the ball. There's always a place for a good athlete. Fullerton 21, Golden West 6. Fullerton kicking off, ball in the 30-yard line. Rustlers waiting to receive the kick. Here we go. Fielded at the 3. Met at the 25 by a lot of Hornets.
Williams, the returner for the Rustlers, advancing the ball to the 25-yard line. Return of 22 yards.
Nice to see that the Fullerton kicker was able to maintain his composure on that kickoff. Came back and picked up his tee and jogs to the sideline. Golden West ball. 1st and 10. Now we're getting a signal from the field from the referee holding on Golden West. Takes the ball back. Where are we going to set it, ref? Looks like about the 12-yard line. Oh, they're calling unnecessary roughness on Golden West. An unnecessary penalty probably right in front of Coach Mitchell. I would imagine there's some teaching going on at the present time. Golden West in a hole. Ball on about the 11. 1st and 10. Let's watch that Fullerton defensive line and see if they play it straight up or if they go back to their slanting. Straight up. The tailback stopped in the backfield.
Didn't go too far.
Didn't go too far. Ran into a bunch of guys in white shirts. No gain. That front 4 of Fullerton is pretty effective straight up against the run. 2nd and 10. Ball on the 11. Golden West comes out with split receiver, now motion back to the fullback. Break the ball open up the middle for a substantial gain. Brings up a 3rd down for the Rustlers, 3rd and 2. Ball is on the 20. Rustlers come out in their spread formation.
Oh my gosh, he is not going down.
Well defended.
Number 34, Chris Spencer. His helmet fell off. He's lucky he
Chris
didn't get hurt.
Spencer made a valiant effort and picked up the 1st down. 1st down, Golden West. He took a lot of punishment on that play, but he got what he needed, about 3 yards. Enough for the 1st down. The ball is on the 23-yard line for the Rustlers.
I can't believe he didn't get hurt. His helmet fell off.
Ball is shown behind the receiver. Everybody on the Fullerton side is calling it incomplete. And I think they won the debate. Ball is called incomplete. 2nd and 10 for the Rustlers. Ball on the 23. 6 minutes to go, quarter number 3. Now Fullerton has gone to a 3-man front. The referee is signaling timeout, Golden West. The Fullerton defense came out in a 3-man front, which is the first time tonight they've shown that. Golden West decided they would talk it over, something a little different. Can't waste a play here. They're trailing 21-6. They need to move the ball up the field. At least get in better field position. Right now the ball is on the 23, 2nd and 10.
Well, hopefully they can just get it out of that wing of the field.
Well, we still have plenty of time to go in the contest, and Golden West did move the ball quite well on their first possession with the long pass and then the swing pass to the flat for the touchdown. I'm sure that's what Coach Mitchell and his staff talked about at halftime. They need to get back to what worked for them. They're not going to run the ball effectively against this Fullerton defensive line, I do not believe. Although Fullerton has changed their look. They've gone to a 3-man front, I think anticipating more short passes. They are playing man-to-man in the secondary. And Golden West runs the draw. And he's tackled by his shirt. Ricky View tackled by his shirt. Thrown for a loss, or thrown for a short gain. Made about 3. Third and 7 for the Rustlers. Important down on this drive and important down in this game. Triple set to the right.
Oh, intercepted.
Throws the interception, and it's 6.
Number 6, George Wingham, in for a touchdown.
Throws a flat pass.
A
it's
pick
intercepted.
6. Well, that sure did spice it up a little bit. A little bit of a change of pace.
Number 8.
Number 8.
Marquise Richardson. Another one of those Florida transplants. That ball was thrown straight to him. Would have been very hard to drop. And he puts it in the end zone for a touchdown, Fullerton College. Fullerton's a player short. We will show you a replay of that touchdown. Fullerton is a player short on the field. And I wouldn't
Here he
be
comes.
Yeah, there he comes, but that's a long time. They have too much time. 5-yard penalty. Somebody on the Fullerton sideline. Now, a quick turnover like that, you're really not ready to go in and kick an extra point. You go from being on defense to scoring a touchdown, then you need your kick team in there. One of the Fullerton players was not ready, so they kick from 5 yards further back. Shouldn't be a problem.
There it is.
Kick is good. Fullerton's kicking game is pretty solid, warming up. They were
28
hitting.
to 6.
Let's take a look at that interception and touchdown. The ball is thrown into the flat. Here we go. Quarterback throws the ball to the flat. Defensive back steps right in front and puts it in.
Yeah, it looked like he threw it right to him.
Yeah, that wasn't the plan, but that's the way it worked out. Defensive player read the pattern and stepped in front. Sometimes you make your mind up before you should, and you just throw it away. Mistakes and turnovers is what usually wins a close contest. And so far, Fullerton has taken advantage of a couple of mistakes on the part of Golden West. They lead this contest 28 to 6.
And it's so hard to throw to a moving object also. It's
Well,
hard.
yes, it is, but they practice doing it all day, every day, and you still throw to the wrong person every now. They do it on every level.
Well, it's hard to bowl and knock down pins. I can't even imagine throwing it to a running person.
Little pooch kick,
Oh, when he ran into his own man.
and he's running the wrong direction. Somebody lost a helmet back here on the field. Looks like a Fullerton player picked up by the referee and returned to number 24, Kenny Davis. The Rustlers are right back on offense. Ball is on the 37-yard line. First down 5 minutes, 5 seconds to go in quarter number 3, and the Rustlers need to come up with some offense. They need to keep the ball for a while. Yeah, ran the direct snap, handoff, and are thrown for a 2 or 3 yard loss on first down.
They're making their way back to where they were before.
Makes it second down and about 13 for the Rustlers. Fullerton defense now is playing with a lot of abandon. That front 4, let's see if it's a 4 or 3 now. Now they're back to the 4-man front.
Ooh.
And that ball was perhaps catchable. Hard to say if the offensive player heard footsteps. If he catches that ball, he's going to get hit pretty well. Or maybe it was overthrown, maybe a little high. Brings up third down and 13 for the Rustlers. Third and 13, Golden West. Bad snap, picked up.
Oh.
Intercepted.
Intercepted. And Adrian Lopez pushed out of bounds.
Ball was deflected. Number 25, Adrian Lopez from Santa Fe High School, Santa Fe Springs, makes the interception and runs it back to here comes the referee with some sort of a signal. Oh, it's first down for Fullerton. The ball is on the 29-yard line. Fullerton is in a position now to put a nail in the coffin. 4 minutes and 10 seconds to go. They lead 28-6. Golden West made one nice drive on 2 plays. Other than that, this quarter has belonged to Fullerton. He's wide open right up the middle.
Ooh, 84 with a touchdown.
It should never be that easy.
Justin Dunford.
Had to be a breakdown. Had to be a breakdown in the Golden West secondary. Somebody missed an assignment. Nobody should be that wide open straight up the middle of the field against any defensive scheme. Somebody did not get the assignment, did not follow the call. Golden West Fullerton scores again. That's 2 touchdowns in about 15 seconds.
And the kick is good.
Kick is good. Fullerton continues to mount the score. Fullerton 35, Golden West 6, 4 minutes and 2 seconds remaining in quarter number 3. Well, the third quarter started well for Golden West, but 2 interceptions in a row, and the wheels, they may not have fallen off, but they're starting to get a little loose. Coach Nick Mitchell, I'm sure, will keep his positive attitude with his players. The Rustler players are well coached and well prepared. However, a couple of mistakes, a couple of turnovers, and a closer football game now appears to be pretty one-sided. 35-6 Fullerton. Sometimes when things get difficult is when you find out what your players are really made of. A great deal like in life, things don't always go well, but you still have to carry on. This game has 19 minutes and 2 seconds to go. What happens in the next 19 minutes and 2 seconds will say a lot about the young men at Golden West College. Another pooch kick. Deflected out of bounds. Will go to Golden West. No return. That pooch kick comes down hard, and sometimes people that are not trained to catch balls are up there to block. It's that's an interesting kickoff. No return. Fullerton ball on the 38-yard line. Golden West offense has led to 2 touchdowns for Fullerton so far this quarter. Now that Fullerton defense is just swarming to the football. They're playing free and loose. When you've got a nice, comfortable lead, it gets a little easier to fly around the field. In my interview with Coach Mitchell, that's one comment he made about the Fullerton defense. They did tend to fly around the field. These young men play with a lot of abandon. They're going to win a lot of football games. Their only loss so far this season was in an overtime game lost by a field goal. There's that flat pass again. This time not intercepted, not completed. Brings up a 3rd and 10 for Golden West. Fullerton beginning to run in a few subs on defense, not wholesale, but one here, one there, getting some young men experience for the rest of the season. We still have 6 ball games to go after this week before the bowl season begins.
Oh, intercepted again.
Number 25 again.
Adrian Lopez.
Now we've got at least one flag on the field. Some activity away from the ball. The referee detected whatever the infraction was and threw the flag. Number 25, the right man at the right place twice in a row, picking off the deflections. The referee is signaling unsportsmanlike conduct against Fullerton. There was activity away from the ball that the referee saw through his flag. When you're ahead 35-6, it would seem to me that that would be a good time to be a sportsman rather than unsportsmanlike. I did not see the penalty. I saw the 2 players on the ground after the penalty. One of them did something the referee didn't like. Fullerton's ball.
There goes another flag.
Right at the 50. And the referee is coming over to talk to people on the Fullerton sideline. The side judge is talking to the Fullerton coaching staff, calling another penalty against Fullerton.
I wish they had microphones.
Well, that's unsportsmanlike was the signal. Somebody on the sideline, I believe, perhaps, I won't speculate. Somebody on the sideline said something that the referees took offense to. It was after the play, so I believe the penalty, the penalty was during a dead ball, so it's going to be 1st and 25. The penalty, the unsportsmanlike penalty on the sideline, was called after the play ended, and so the 1st and 10 line stays the same, and then the penalty adds 15 yards onto the distance to go. So Fullerton's ball, 2 minutes and 59 seconds to go. First down for Fullerton. The officials are still discussing something, and well, here comes another. This might be about dinner. It looks like they agreed that they assigned the penalty properly, so it is Fullerton's ball, 1st and 25. Fullerton leads 35-6. Ball on the 35, and here we go.
Ooh, going right through those holes.
Well, that's a pretty good way to make
Number
up
3 is down.
25
Kevin
yards.
York again.
Kevin York is a load. He runs with a lot of authority. His line is giving him enough of a crease to break through the defensive line, and he made up 14 of those 25 yards quickly. 2nd down, 11. He's an impressive back. He'll be playing somewhere after community college.
And there he goes again.
That's a little better job. Well, they get him bent to the outside before he gets that head of steam going. He picks up about 4, and it's considered to be a successful play. Held him to 4 yards. Comes off the field for a little rest, probably not long. Fullerton's ball, 3rd and 7. Ball on the 47.
Nice throw, and he's still going. Number 12, Keon Lee.
Well thrown, well caught. 1st down. 3 plays ago, it was 1st and 25. Now it's 1st and 10. Ball on the 34. In at quarterback now, number 10, Matt Goggins from Riverside, California. Showed a lot of arm on that last play. 1st and 10, Fullerton.
Oh,
why not run? Okay, well covered in the deep secondary. Quarterback runs to the outside, scrambles for 7 yards, brings up a 2nd and 3. Fullerton College. Matt Goggins, 6'3", 220-pound freshman from Riverside. An impressive start. The Rustlers defenders, the linebackers stepped up and stopped that play. Short gain. 3rd down and about 2, it looks like. Fullerton has been very successful on 3rd down situations, converting 3 out of 4. And that's the end of quarter number 3. Fullerton 35, Golden West 6.
Well, that was just all the Hornets. That was the Hornets quarter.
Well, the first minute or so, 2 minutes of that quarter, the Rustlers moved the ball right down the field and scored, and then shot themselves in the proverbial foot. 3 interceptions, 2 of them run back for touchdowns. Fullerton has looked impressive tonight. A little helter-skelter in the first half, especially the first quarter, but once they got on track. Down to the sidelines to our sideline reporter, Victor. What do you got, Vic?
Well, a great start for Golden West in the 3rd quarter, but they had a great kickoff return, were able to get to about the 3-yard line, and punch it in. Actually, they threw it in for a touchdown. But ever since then, Fullerton College just came back and had 3 defensive touchdowns. 2 were by Adrian Lopez, who had those picks. That's the news from the sidelines.
Thank you, Victor. Good job. Meanwhile, Fullerton breaks right over the right-hand side for a much more than they needed for the first down. And they're on the way in again. First down for Fullerton, just inside the 10-yard line. Now they are using a variety of running backs. They all seem to have the same idea, get the ball towards the end zone. Rustlers do a better job of stopping him on that surge. 9 of the 11 Rustlers were within touching distance of the running back. It's hard to run against that many people. Short gain, second down, goal to go. Second down, about 7. Here we go, I formation, single split receiver. Look for that corner pattern. Yep.
There it goes.
I'd like to tell you how smart I am, but that's pretty predictable. They scored a touchdown on that same pattern at the other end zone early in the game, back their first touchdown. That's right out of the coach's handbook. Throw that ball to the pylon. It's either caught for a touchdown or it's overthrown like in that case. It's a pretty safe pass. Very hard to defend, very hard to intercept. If thrown properly, third down, about 8 to go. Same formation. Norwood. Good defensive stop after about a 5-yard gain. Does Fullerton go for the touchdown or practice their field goal? They're going for the touchdown. Some coaches would kick a field goal here just to get that practice because you don't get it live very often, but Fullerton is going for the touchdown. 13, just over 13 minutes in quarter number 4. They come out in that same I formation with a single receiver to the left. Long count, trying to draw the Rustlers offside, I would imagine. Some of this is right out of the coach's handbook. We line up, but we're never going to snap the ball. We want you to jump off sides. The Rustlers didn't jump. Fullerton takes time out. Now it'll be interesting to see if they keep the ball with their offensive player, if they're going to kick. They are making a substitution at tight end. That'll be interesting. 82 comes out of the game. Eric Lopez, 84. Justin Dumford goes into the game at tight end. So let's see if that's a factor in this play. The Rustlers are not ready to play yet. They're over on the sideline meeting with their coaches. Fullerton's ready to go. However, they won't start until the referee blows the ball alive.
Do you think they'll get it, John?
Well, I'm going to be interested to see if they throw that fade pattern again. It's always a safe pattern, but with their offensive line, they might just run it in. He's close. Looks like they stopped him short of the goal line. Golden West is going to take over about as far from the end zone as you can be, inside of the 1 yard line. This is not a good position to be in. No coach wants to be on the goal line coming out, but it's better than giving the other team the touchdown. That was a good defensive stop for the Rustlers. Now they need to move the ball. Now Golden West did what a lot of teams won't do. They snapped the ball and ran, even though Fullerton had not lined up. Once the referee blows the ball alive, you don't have to wait for the other guys to say, let's play. I'd say that was a pretty smart play. Right up the middle. Short gain, if at all. That Fullerton front four is pretty much having their way. They have all night long. With a few exceptions, they've done a nice job of controlling that line of scrimmage. So it's 3rd and short. Looks like a yard, just over a yard. Important play for the Rustlers now. You don't want to give the ball back. And he is stopped short. Stopped short of the first down. Well played by number 90, Nick Funet from Santa Fe Springs. They've got a couple of athletes on this Fullerton team from Santa Fe High School. They've done a nice job tonight. Safety. Center snaps the ball out of the end zone. That's a safety. 2 points for Fullerton. And the Rustlers will kick off from the 20. From the 20-yard line. Coach Mitchell cannot be happy with the turn of events during this 3rd quarter and the first part of the 4th quarter. The Rustlers have made it look pretty easy for Fullerton so far, and Fullerton has taken advantage of those opportunities. Now this ball can be punted or it can be kicked off of the tee. It's called a free kick. Most teams kick it off like a kickoff from the ground. Whatever you think you'll get your most distance. From the ground, so most teams will kick, as Golden West is, from the ground. Ball is muffed and goes to the inside the 15.
Ooh, and he's still going. Uh-oh.
Very exciting run back.
Willie Clark Jr.
Very exciting run back. Willie Clark Jr. from Florida brought the fans to their feet. Very exciting return. Fumbled the ball at the end, but it was a dead ball. Fullerton's ball. Let's take a look at that return right at the end of it. All that jumping around allows the defenders time to catch up to you. Well, there's There's no replay in community college, but it looked to us in the booth like that ball had come out. Fullerton ball.
Oh, he's feeling some pressure, and he's down.
Well defended by the Rustlers. Even in a ball game that's 37-6, you do not have all night to throw the ball. The Rustler defenders rise to the occasion and throw Fullerton for a substantial loss. Looks like about 2nd and 20. Fullerton has put several second unit players in the contest, and their offense has slowed down a bit.
Ooh.
Well defended.
Mike Santiago. That looked like it hurt.
Number 51, George Saavedra from Fountain Valley made that tackle. Brings up 3rd down for Fullerton on their 47-yard line. Golden West has softened up the linebackers a little bit, expecting a forward pass. Fullerton comes back and hands the ball up straight ahead. Gains about 8 yards. Brings up a 4th down for Fullerton. Fullerton is going to punt the football with 8 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in quarter number 4. Fullerton's moving. Won't make very much difference. The Fullerton punter at halftime was kicking the ball 60 to 70 yards consistently without anybody coming at him. Let's see what happens here. The ball moves back right to the 50-yard line. Fourth and 17 for Fullerton. Punt formation right from the 50.
And another flag down.
Well, Fullerton wide receiver cannot stay still. Well, 5 more yards against Fullerton. It's now 4th and 22. Fullerton lines up in punt formation again. Let's see if the wide receiver can stay still. High kick, fielded about the 10-yard line.
Dodge that.
Well run back,
Donnie
no
Rebels.
flags. 20-yard run back gives the Rustlers decent field position with 7 minutes and 42 seconds remaining in quarter number 4. Ball on the 27. All right, let's see what Nick Mitchell has in his trick bag now with 7 minutes and 42 seconds remaining in quarter 4. First down. Here we go. Well,
That was quick.
that didn't work. Somebody missed a block at the line of scrimmage. 3-yard loss. Now in at quarterback, Raymond Huizar from Pacifica High School. Throws the ball to the sideline. The receiver was out of bounds, incomplete. Brings up third. And 12 for the Rustlers. 6 minutes, 52 seconds, quarter number 4. All right, here we go, 3rd and 12.
Ooh, and a nice dodge. Ooh, and a nice pass.
Well played, well completed.
To Jared Cohen.
Positive yardage for the Rustlers for the first time in a while.
Picked up a nice 24.
First down. Ball on the 48-yard line. Let's take a look at the replay. The quarterback avoids the rush. Quarterback avoids the rush. Rolls to the outside. And completes the ball. Meanwhile, Golden West completes another pass in front of the cornerback for another 5 or 6, 7. All right, little positive action here. New quarterback, new life on the field. Second down, 3 yards to go. Golden West.
Passage 23. He's down. So Michael Pierre.
Michael Pierre makes a good run off of the left-hand side. First down for the Rustlers. A little bit of a drive here with 5 minutes, just over 5 minutes left in quarter 4. Just keep the ball, keep those positive things happening. Another good gain to the right-hand side. Michael Pierre, couple nice runs in a row. Positive yardage. 2nd and 4, Golden West. Second and 4.
Ooh, and 16 caught it, and he's down. Nice catch from Jared Cohen. Looks like they're still around the 35-yard line.
Third and 4 for the Rustlers. Let's take another look at that last play. Throw to the motion man. Interesting tackle up around the head. No gain. 3rd and 4.
There goes a flag.
Flags all over the field. Next week, the Rustlers travel to LA Harbor for a 6 o'clock kickoff against LA Harbor Community College. That will be the last non-conference game for the Rustlers, and then they will begin play in what is now called the Central Eastern Conference. Santa Ana, Riverside, Southwest, Orange Coast, and Desert. Third down, 10. Timeout. Golden West. Coach Mitchell would like to get something positive out of this drive. Probably takes a touchdown if it's going to be really positive. And right now they have a 3rd and 10 situation with 1 timeout remaining, 3 minutes, 19 seconds. Well, the game started with a little bit of promise. Fullerton took a 7-point lead in the first quarter. Then the teams played fairly even back and forth for a while. Then in the third quarter, the Rustlers moved right down the field and scored. And then the wheels fell off. 3rd and 10, Golden West. Well thrown. Could be a flag. Yeah, I would have called it. Number 14. The officials, I think, agree that that was interference. Lewis Covington, number 14, draped himself all over the Golden West receiver. At least 3 of the officials agreed and threw their flags. That's a 15-yard penalty from the line of scrimmage, which in this case will bring a first down for the Rustlers. Well-designed play. If he doesn't interfere, the ball is caught. There's always a possibility of breaking free into the end zone. When you're leading 37-6, I guess you take a chance on things like that. All right, here we go. Golden West ball. Ball on the 35, 1st and 10. Little swing pass. They're calling it a lateral. They're calling it a lateral. There was no whistle. The ball went out of bounds without being controlled by Fullerton. So Golden West retains possession. If that ball is thrown in a backward motion, it's considered a lateral. It's a live ball. The key is you didn't hear an official's whistle. Yeah, let's take a look at that and see if that ball was in fact thrown in a backwards motion. If it's forward, yeah, that's close. That's close. Anyway, the officials called it a backward pass, and Golden West tries to do the hurry up to no avail. They're in a 3rd and a bunch. What is it? 20, looks like almost 25. 3rd and 24 for the Rustlers. Couple of bad plays in a row. Got to get these out of their system and get ready for conference play. It's there.
Ooh, oh, there we go. Made the catch at the 10.
He ran the out and up. Beat the cornerback, and the ball was thrown very well. Dropped right in.
That was nice. That was what they needed.
Completion, 1st down, Golden West. Ball inside of the 10. That was well thrown and well caught. 1st down, Golden West inside of 2 minutes remaining.
Passed off to Michael Pierre. And looks like a dog pile down in the 10.
He makes about 2 yards. Down just outside of the 5-yard line. Call it second down. 5. Golden West could get a little bit of enthusiasm going here if they can get a touchdown. At this stage of the game, they're well out of it, but still playing with enthusiasm. You need to know who the players are that are not going to quit.
They really just need their own cheerleading squad.
Got there quick. 2 out of the 3 officials call interference. Brian Tubbs, number 8, right there, interfered with. That gives Golden West a first down. 51 seconds remaining in the contest. Ball is inside of the 5 on about the 3. First down and goal. First down and 3 for the Rustlers. Short gain, did not get into the end zone. The Rustlers have a timeout. They're not going to use it. Looks like he's in. What are they going to call? They call the touchdown. Can't imagine why it took that long, but it did. The Rustlers score their second touchdown. They scored at the very beginning of this half on a long play and long pass and a short pass. And they score on probably their last offensive play. And the speculation is they're going to go for 2, but we'll see. Coach Mitchell does have a variety of trick plays.
Flopped.
Blocked another one. Well, the Rustlers have tried 2 kicks. Maybe they should have gone for 2. That was the wisdom we got, which I wouldn't think would be a bad idea. They've had no success kicking. Both blocked. 17 seconds remaining. Fullerton 37. The Rustlers 12. This is not the night that we hoped for. It is what we were afraid could occur. Fullerton's a very fine team. Let's take a look at that last touchdown play. The Rustlers run the ball over the right side. And he is in the end zone for 6.
17 seconds left on the clock.
A successful play at the end of a very frustrating night for Coach Nick Mitchell and the Golden West Rustlers. Have to regroup. Harbor College next week. Harbor College, another one of those traditionally powerful teams. The Rustlers and Harbor tied for conference championship a year ago. They try the onside kick. Does not go 10 yards. That's a live ball. It's going to be Fullerton's ball right there. It has to go 10 yards before the kicking team can legally recover it. Coach Nick Mitchell is going to give you every play he's got for the entire night. An attempted onside kick with 15 seconds remaining, trailing 37-12. Well, I guess the question is, why not? Fullerton's ball on about the 33, going in. Very impressive performance by Fullerton College. Wrestlers have some work to do. They will get better. See what Fullerton does here. Run the shotgun or whatever people are calling that now. And that's the last play of the contest. Fullerton runs the ball up the middle for the last play of the game. This contest ends. Fullerton Hornets 37, Golden Rustlers 12. Down to the sidelines to Victor Cespuedes.
Well, John, that was a pretty low-scoring game for Golden West College. Definitely it was a great defensive game for Marquise Richardson. I talked to him, and he told me that pick he was in man coverage, and he just sat on it. And after that play, everything just went well for Fullerton College. They were able to have 3 consecutive picks, and that really got them this victory today when they put up 35 points. And also next week, Golden West College will be playing LA Harbor, so we'll see how they fare against them. That's it from here.
Thank you, Victor. I'd like to thank Victor Cespuedes, Elaine Lockman, and all of the crew at Golden West College for their efforts tonight. We'll be back on the sideline after this break. Thank you.
What's up? How's it going? Guys, this is my cousin Rob from Michigan.
What's up?
He's a teenager.
Hey, totally. All right. Oh, hey, you want to slow down? No. Really? Huh. Hey, you know what a beautiful animal is? A horse. A horse. Yeah. Beautiful mane. Unbelievable muscle tone. When it runs, it looks like poetry in motion. It's the most beautiful thing on earth. And sometimes when you feed a horse, its lips will tickle your hand. Just tickle it just a little bit. It makes me giggle sometimes. I don't know. I guess what I'm trying to say is, if you don't slow down, I'm going to bite into your head like an apple. And thanks, guys, for listening to my horse stories. I could talk about ponies all day long.
All right, welcome back. I'm Victor Cespuedes. I'm here interviewing linebacker Reese Ludwig. Reese, you had a tough game. You guys were outscored 37-12, unfortunately. Was there something in the defense today that just did not click? I mean, you guys weren't able to stop the run, and you weren't able to stop the quarterback.
Well, we were able to stop the run. We just need to tackle better. We got guys there. Just need to stop them from getting those extra yards. And for the quarterback, well, he didn't scramble that much. He got out of the pocket a little bit, but I think we did all right with that. What we need to do is tackle better.
Okay, so you're saying you had missed tackles. Unfortunately, do you guys see an improvement? Maybe because it's early in the season, do you guys believe you will be improving game to game, week by week?
Well, we try to improve every week, yeah. We're going to be working on our tackling, I know that.
Okay, Reese. Well, I really appreciate your time. Thanks for being here, and good luck.
All right, thanks for having me.
Coach, tough night. What can we take from this ball game to get us ready for next week?
Well, we can take the first half of this ball game. You know, we came out and kind of did what we wanted to do a little bit. You know, we were running the ball fairly well, but they were getting Fullerton was getting more penetration than we thought that they would be able to get, and so that slowed us down. I mean, the offense only had 18 plays, I think, the first half. It was long drives on the defensive side, but we were able to, you know, keep them down to, you know, a bare minimum. But, you know, we had a situation where we're only down by 7, and then they're ready to punt, and we go in and rough the kicker. They extend the drive. They're able to go down there and score. You know, 7-point turnaround right there. We go in the half 14-0. We come back out, go right down, march down, score 6. It's 14-6, and it's a game. You know, we're down by 1 score. But, you know, we start turning the ball over a little bit too much the second half again. We blew a coverage on defense for an easy score. Those are just things you cannot do, you know, at this stage with a really good team like Fullerton. We knew that going in. We knew we had to play a very strong game, probably our best game yet, and we didn't do that the second. But the first half, we did things that we can build on, and we just have to continue building on that. We've got one more game before conference starts, so we have to continue getting better.
Well, and I was impressed with the way the men went down in that fourth quarter. A lot of teams would have just given up. You went right down, scored that touchdown. That's something positive to work on. Another one of those games where I think if you eliminate a half a dozen or so plays, the score is a whole lot different. A couple of easy picks for touchdowns, that hurts.
Yeah, we just can't do that. You know, we're not throwing the ball well enough right now to move the ball consistently in the first place, much less to throw some picks, you know, that to give other teams easy scores and whatnot. But our quarterback, you know, in our passing game, they'll get better. You know, I mean, it's early in the season, and we have to get better, you know, or else we'll be running the option here pretty soon. But, yeah, you're right. I mean, it's just those big mistakes right there, you know, against a good team. I mean, you're going to kill yourself.
Well, Harbor next week. You got about 5 minutes to put this one away and get ready for Harbor. Your last pre-conference game, although we talked the other day, they all count.
Yep.
Harbor's going to be a tough opponent. We'll certainly be there cheering for you and rooting you on, getting ready for the conference.
Thanks, John.
Coach, thank you. It's always a pleasure. You know we're with you. All right, buddy.
Thanks.
Thank you. Okay. Well, Victor, what do you have to say?
Well, John, I'm pretty speechless because I saw a lot of 4th and goal attempts. They kept going for it on 4th and down, so they weren't respecting the Rustlers' defense. I really hope Coach Nick Mitchell makes an adjustment for next week. I believe their players are motivated. I've seen the way they came out. They started out really well, but unfortunately those picks, they were a big, big deal.
Well, and I think we said earlier in the game, turnovers and mistakes. I think the roughing the kicker penalty in the second quarter that led to the second touchdown for Fullerton, it took a 7-point game and turned it into a 2-touchdown game. The Rustlers, without that, get the ball, move down the field, come out in the second half 7-7 or 7-0, whole different situation. And then, like you say, they did throw the interceptions in the fourth quarter. Made it a long night for the Rustlers, but Nick Mitchell and his troops will be ready, and when they go to Harbor next week, and we'll be interested to see how that works out in their last game before the conference. Well, again, we'd like to thank the students at Golden West College under the direction of Professor Warren Carter, the Golden West Rustlers, and of course the Fullerton Hornets for the job they did tonight. And thank you, and we'll see you next time.
Good night.